Que no estaba puesto el micrófono. Bienvenidas, bienvenidos. Vamos a continuar con DREAMFALL CHAPTERS, capítulo 9, el libro 4, creo recordar. Estaba pensando que habíamos cambiado de libro, ¿no? Pero normalmente cuando cambiábamos de libro, todo esto cambiaba, pero lo veo exactamente igual. Buenos días, Tanchi. Hoy empezamos temprano. Y vamos a continuar, porque creo que cambiamos de libro. No sé, espero que se guardara. Gracias por el host, Tanchi. Lo bueno de empezar temprano es que hace sol y hay una mejor iluminación. Una mejor iluminación que la del sol. Sí, libro 4. Ah, pues justo lo empezábamos. Entonces por eso no hemos visto el cambio. Lo veremos luego. En el próximo, supongo. Capítulo 9. Viajes. Y por mí que ya vimos esto. Ah, sí. La mini historia del cuervo. A los vampiritos no les gusta eso. ¡Qué manía! A mí me gusta el sol, pero en pequeñas dosis. Pequeñas dosis.
Zoe? 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 Zoe?
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Oh, Vic, the ever thirsty.
Aye, that's me. What can I help you with, Da? A bit too early in the day for a drink, is it not?
We're taking you in for questioning in relation to Azadi property that was stolen in your establishment the other evening.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I know nothing about that, Da.
Good. Then this should be quick. Please come with us, Mr. Ever Thirsty.
And what about my tavern? My customers? It's the reaping. People expect the taps to be open and the beer to be flowing.
They're going to have to visit some other establishment today.
Voy a poner un momento pausa. Porque me están bajando un montón la conexión. Me está bajando un capazo y creo que igual se me va a colgar. Voy a cerrar algunas cosas que tengo por aquí. Y bueno, igual hacer un test de velocidad ahora mismo no es buena idea. Pero si desaparezco, que sepáis que es culpa de internet. Porque me está yendo súper bajo. No sé si estará petando la imagen o algo. Parece que se ve bien. No lo sé. No puedo verlo, pero me está dando problemas. Bueno, ya ahora se ve negra. Venga, va, Tachi. Porque le he puesto en pausa. Maldito. Voy a continuar. Pero es que me está bajando, lo puse a 4500.
I trust you
A
got some sleep last night.
3800 o así.
I would have if you guys believed in bed sheets.
Cuando me
and
debería ir a
pillows.
6000. Perfectamente.
You are fortunate to be
Incluso más.
alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the resistance?
Ya me lo dijiste, pero a mí no me deja ponerlo a esa calidad. Lo miré y no me deja. Tiene que ser a 1080. Pero me refiero a los bits. O como se llaman. Es que me baja a 3000. Me baja a 3000 y lo tengo que vaya a 4500. Y me baja a 3000. Es horroroso. 1800. Buah. Se ve que me está yendo. La máquina va mucho mejor. Solo los Apner. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué son los Apner? Tan chilos, he escrito bien. Bueno, aquí nos
I'll
quedamos.
keep it simple. Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything?
No, negarlo todo no. Ah,
Or
solo
maybe
los
it's better to
partners.
mention the rebels.
Vamos a preguntarle eso. Entonces,
Last time I visited,
yo
I
lo voy a
helped
tener
the
así para
resistance.
siempre. Así que
I thought maybe you'd want to return the
Este lo ve.
favor.
You helped us. I'm sorry, but I do not know you.
Zoë Castillo? I'm on your side. I'm just trying to find the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And up Nexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So, where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Oh. Hey! Your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission
He
to...
left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Esto
Yeah.
es Zoe.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
¿Qué le
Zoe
pasa?
needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps
Hablar con la
someone
gente.
here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ular. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
En la biblioteca.
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
Vale, desbloqueado personaje. ¿Qué personaje hemos desbloqueado? Oh, April. Nació en nuestro mundo en el 2191, cuando tenía 18 años de edad. Descubrió que era una desplazadora, una persona capaz de abrir portales entre los mundos gemelos de la ciencia y la magia. Esto es desde el primer juego. April viajó desde Stark, el mundo de la ciencia, hacia Arcadia, el mundo de la magia. Allí supo de una gran amenaza al equilibrio entre los mundos gemelos. Creyendo que era su destino, inició un largo viaje para salvar el equilibrio, acompañada por su mejor amigo, Cuervo. Tras estos hechos, April y Cuervo pasaron varios años viajando por las tierras del norte, antes de los sucesos que condujeron a su distanciamiento. Después de que los Azadi invadieran las tierras del norte, April se unió a la resistencia y pronto se convirtió en su líder. Fue durante su época como líder rebelde cuando April conoció a Zoë, y Zoë ayudó a April a recuperar su fe en la humanidad y en sí misma. Pero Zoë no pudo salvar la vida de April. April fue asesinada por soldados azadi en un ataque a la base rebelde en Miria, el poblado del pantano, después de que Kian Alvane condujese inadvertidamente a las fuerzas azadi hasta allí. Su cuerpo fue incinerado en el funeral miriano tradicional, pero su presencia aún se siente con fuerza entre los rebeldes. Pobre April.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant. Shepherd, leader of the rebels. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She scares me a bit.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoë Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the great plain stands straight and tall once more.
Vale, no sé cuándo será eso. Rebelde.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
I'm not the one you should be speaking to. Try Shepherd. Or Enu. She's in the library. Or maybe the General, if you can find him.
Vale, no hables conmigo.
There he is. I should go talk to Crow. I can't believe he didn't know about April. I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
He's not alone in feeling that. How can you ever know something like that? You never know. You can't know.
Maybe you can't. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things.
No, cuéntaselo.
I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Y se va. Pues nada. Reúnete con él en la biblioteca. A ver si hay alguien más con quien hablar. Y vamos a la biblioteca.
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it. What's he doing? He looks nervous. Should I interfere or wait until he's done? What's he doing?
Observa.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, are you supposed to be out on your own?
He looks guilty. What's going on here? This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping.
Sospecha.
Is this your room?
Well, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Kian's gone. I was just looking for, it's Zoë, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
No sé
Yeah.
yo, el sobrino, ¿eh?
Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
No me fío de ti.
There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried.
Va a ser una masacre, tío. Son 4.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
No sé yo si esa información estará aquí.
Enu's
books,
really
please don't
weird
fail me
and
now.
very sweet, and I like her a lot.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. There must be something here. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Intentar hacer amigos.
She seems so curious about me.
Preséntame.
Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Esta puta, si no entiendo
This is
nada.
where I try to connect and make friends.
Venga.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Sí que tuvo una, ¿no?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
We just broke up. In incredibly bad timing. It's been a difficult few months. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated.
Todo para otro
Maybe
momento.
another time?
Yes,
Está
please?
bajando la conexión.
There must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or... Or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus's stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Buah, cómo me está bajando la conexión. ¿Qué está pasando?
That guy looks familiar, but I'm not quite sure where I...
Es verdad que Zoe lo conoció cuando estaba ciego.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, you know, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think general. Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I
Se supone que
overdosed
sí.
on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or
Si estoy
I
preocupada
could
porque está
clean
cayendo un
myself up,
montón en internet.
try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Preocupada por si se me corta el directo. Y no me di cuenta. Y sigo jugando y no queda nada grabado. Eso es lo que me asusta. Yo te aviso. Nada, tranqui. Si es que tengo la pantalla allí, si la tuviera al menos aquí, más cerca, lo vería de refilón. Pero claro, tengo que hacer un movimiento porque lo tengo allá a lo lejos. Ni siquiera veo. Buah, es que está bajando un montón.
Didn't he just mention he was the general?
Antes ha pasado. Buah. Es que es horrible que ocurra eso. No, me da mucha rabia. Y claro, me da rabia el tío que... Con la conexión que se supone que tengo no me debería pasar eso. Y está muy por debajo. Si al menos estuviera a 4500, que suele estar, aguanta. Pero es que está bajando de 3000. Y ahí ya no... Eso es que igual en algún momento acepto. Bueno, voy a preguntar porque ya
Do
no
you
me
know someone
Naxos.
called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Pues lo acabas de decir.
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision.
¿Qué pasa con
This
el
sounds
esto?
crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me,
¿Sí?
lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Tengo que ir
I'm
allí.
sure he said key. And where there's... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodation, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Es que yo creo que en los libros en
Oh,
esa
I
casa
carry it
está
with
la
me every
información de
day.
la montaña.
After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key.
Sabía que ese sitio me sonaba de algo.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus-pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Bien, ya tenemos la información que quería. Te baja el bitrate de 8030. Espera. A ver si arranco. Tienes que hacerlo una segunda vez. Pues a lo mejor tendré que hacer eso la próxima vez, porque realmente es que me baja a 3000. Pero nunca, no me había pasado antes o no me había fijado en ello. Ayer cuando hice directo no me lo hizo, se quedó en los 4000. A veces bajaba de 4500, incluso subía a 5000. Pero ahora es que no llego ni a los 4500, que es lo que tengo puesto. Se queda en 4100, 3900, 800 o así. Bueno, mientras funcione. Gracias, Tanchi. Lo probaré la próxima vez. Ahora no voy a cortar el directo porque quiero tenerlo de seguido. A ver si termino este capítulo y lo paro. Pues nada, ya no puedo preguntarle todo lo demás. Si le pregunto justo lo que tengo que preguntarle, todo lo demás ya no se lo puedo preguntar. Lo suponía, pero quería probarlo. Vamos a hablar con Shepard. Que me dan ganas de llamarle Shepard. Es como más fácil, ¿no? Shepard. Es la cabeza de...
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world.
A mí me parece más de un lagarto, un tipo de lagarto gigante, más con dragón. Voy a montar un vidrio de pueblo. Ok, Danchi. Si no, no te preocupes, no hace falta que estés ahí de vigía. Si no, ya me las apañaré. Creo que estoy grabando el juego de todas formas. Así por lo menos lo puedo subir a YouTube. Si falla en Twitch, pues es lo que hay. No puedo hacer nada.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides.
El equilibrio.
It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Pues no, otro bote, pero el bote no se lo llevó Kian. Hay un bote para cada persona. ¿Por dónde era? Ah, es por allí. Aquí me caería. Pero bueno, es una ilusión. Y aquí tienen una puerta, pero claro, no. ¿Para qué usar la puerta? Hacemos un agujero en la pared. Y ya está.
Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning, but righteousness counts for a lot.
Y este.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Ok. Pues vamos para allá. Vamos a la casa de Amnaxus. Porque estoy convencida de que en los libros que tiene Amnaxus estará la información que buscamos. Y yo creo que el sobrino...
I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
¿Qué estaba diciendo? Se me ha olvidado. Oh,
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim?
Ah, sí, que estará la información.
No,
que
boat.
el sobrino de...
I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Nuestro guía. Pues creo que sí, porque estaba toqueteando los libros de Kian.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
No estoy bien, pero estoy bien.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
No veo a Cuervo, pero... ¿Y la música de dónde sale? Están bailando ahí en medio. Malditos humanos.
So, how's business?
Pretty good.
What are those called again? Old Wayne, Alwang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are
Sí, los
they
hipopótamos son
deadly?
mortíferos.
I think deadly.
Hipopótamo, correr esa...
How's your memory coming along? Do you
Es
remember
decirle
anything
hola.
about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
It's true. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
Well, efficient, like. I don't...
Vale, por aquí.
What's going on here?
Eh?
Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis's abode? Great. That's great.
¿No lo tenían protegido? ¿Ya no lo tienen protegido?
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh. So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing
Me gusta como
happened.
piensas, Cuervo.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Pues sí, porque no sé cómo lo vamos a hacer si no los matamos.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine day. Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm? You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes.
Madre mía.
I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It
Madre
needs
mía, no me importa su
humanity.
vida. ¿Qué está contando?
In other words, it needs me.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is. Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so.
No.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. It looks like they're trying... Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree.
La Zoë.
It's an affront to common decency and humanity.
Buena, Celeste.
This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence.
Con su mera existencia.
Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
He appears to be an
Quiero
Azadi
pegarle y ya
supporter. Let's
está.
see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. He appeared... I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and
me
for
aburres, tío.
humans. One that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future. And you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Quiero pegarle.
Let's see. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name
Es un
with deep
político, creo.
roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
¿Qué? O sea, el tío no le gustan los magos porque su padre les abandonó por una maga. Madre mía, tienes muchos traumas,
I've had
¿eh?
it. He's gunning for a political position with the
Está
City
fatal.
Watch. Oh, you're running for City Watch?
Indeed,
Ay, es que no
the
me
Watch
cuenta
is
su vida,
in
pero tengo que
dire
preguntárselo
need
para
of
saber qué hago
strong
con él.
male
me dejan
leadership in this
matarlo.
time of dark crisis.
Male.
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As
Ay,
it should
Dios
be.
mío.
Yes, yes.
Me está matando este hombre, ¿eh? Lo quería muerto antes de saber nada sobre él. Cada vez quiero matarlo más. Me eches la culpa de las brujas porque de tu padre eran... El chiste con traumas de la infancia. Completamente, completamente. Su padre les abandonó y la culpa es, ¿sabes? De la mujer. Le podía haber dicho, mira, no sé. A ver, está mal que abandones, pero no es culpa, yo qué sé. No es culpa de la mujer. ¿Prefieres que se quede ahí siendo un desgraciado si no quiere quedarse? También. Muy egoísta. A ver, que desatienda sus responsabilidades tampoco me parece bien. Mira lo que pasa cuando hacen eso. Se crea estas cosas. ¿Qué pasa, tío? Es que de verdad. A ver, no, hay gente que no. En realidad...
Well, best of
que es
luck with
tonto y
everything.
ya está. Es una
Luck
excusa
is the
para
lazy
su
man's excuse
estupidez.
for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding
¡Ay, madre
decent
mía!
human babies.
No puedo.
This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Te voy a cortar a pedacitos y...
Go on, put your back
voy a poner
into
nombres
it,
con sus
man. This is
nombres.
pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Uf, por favor. Cojo una ramita, lo que sea, si lo puedo matar con cualquier cosa. Maldita sea. Cuervo, arráncale los ojos. Haz algo. Sí, o sea... ¿Vale? Ahí. ¿Vale? A los ojos. ¿Me oyes bien? A los ojos. Sin piedad. Pobre bruja. Puede ser. A ver, no lo sé, no sé la historia. Pero el caso es que culpa... No, o sea, no puede... Este hombre lo que está haciendo es horroroso. No importa lo que te haya pasado. Probable. ¿Qué va? ¿Poderes? Mi único poder es caminar. Es lo único que me deja hacer. Venga, ahora va a arrancarle los
Could you
ojos.
fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Sí, tú confía en
Why?
mí.
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Qué poderoso.
A talking
Geronimo!
bird! Filthy magic! Damnation, where did it go?
¿De qué me sirve esto?
If it wasn't for
Mátalo.
Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
Un homicidio justificado. ¿Y eso es qué?
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when they're still talking heads flapping about? They should provide us with a few
Madre mía, cuervo.
explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands.
Házelo a...
Sorcerer's Plane.
No sé, en la carreta. ¿Qué puede hacer en la carreta?
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
You little foul.
Que le quiere pegar.
Not again.
No sé cómo despistar a los matones esos. A ver, cuervo.
Good bird.
Dame
I
una
got
idea.
nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that
Me
all of a
encanta el
sudden.
cuervo. En este sí estoy de acuerdo con cuervo. Sí estoy de acuerdo, maldita Zoe, tío. Con lo fácil que sería. No sé, ¿ves a la
Yeah,
calabaza?
yeah, I know the drill.
A probar a ver qué pasa.
I've got you now.
Vale, tiene que tirar la piedra en algún sitio. Tengo que hacerle ir a algún sitio donde tire la piedra y pase algo. ¿Aquí? No sé dónde. Imagínate que mata a Cuervo. ¿Te imaginaste? Espero que no mate a Cuervo. Ya me jodí. Pues sí. Qué malditos, tío. Es lo que les da la gana. Se pégate a
Are
ti
you doing
mismo
this
o
just
algo.
to annoy me? Because it's working. Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Lo siento, Cuervo, es que no sé qué hacer.
Geronimo!
Madre mía, lo has dicho ya pasado, lo han matado.
That's it. The home of Abnaxis. Now, I just need to find a way
Lo han
inside.
matado. No me jodas, tío, ¿en serio? Vale, ahí, a su cabeza no. La calabaza tampoco sirve. Es que desde aquí a la carreta... Al heno.
Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do.
¿Me va a matar
Still,
también?
a useless sidekick
vale.
is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
De verdad que no sé qué hacer. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Se puede a las mariposas estas de aquí, no? Solo la carreta. Ya lo hemos probado todo. ¿Qué tengo? Pero no la puedo usar estando ahí. Y aquí no hay nada. Voy a tener que buscar una guía. Es que los matones, ¿cómo hago que los matones se vayan?
Again? Seriously?
Ay, ¿y qué hago, cuervo?
Fine.
No, creo que no. Creo, no estoy segura. Oh. Venga, otra vez, cuervo. Es algo de eso, pero... Se ha movido un matón al hacer esto.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Pero hay que hacer algo más. Es que no me da tiempo. Esto no tiene sentido. Pero no puedo hacer nada, ya está todo igual. Voy a buscar la información. Si no me puedo quedar aquí toda la vida. A ver si aquí lo pone. Escucho un perro ladrando todo el rato. Vale, es el 9. Vale. Vale, es que hay que hacer... Hay que volver a hablar con el tipo este. Reportada, no hago trampas. No. Yo en estos juegos, si me quedo atascada mucho tiempo, busco la información en una guía. Porque si no, es que me puedo tirar todo el día. Tendría que cortar y volver en otro momento. Me atasco muchísimo.
That goddamn talking bird! Magical aberration! If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Y ahora creo que... Es que es complicado. Tiene que ser... Aquí
Are you
creo.
doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
No, maldita sea. No, es complicado, ¿eh? Es complicado. Aún habiéndolo leído en la guía, no me entero de cómo hacerlo. No, así no se puede. Es que me dice... Vale. Señalamos... Volvemos junto a Honor y le hablamos de Bird, del pájaro. Luego aparece otra vez la flecha. Señalamos la rueda de la carreta junto al muro. Y uno de los... Ah, vale, tiene que ser la rueda, es que señala a otro lado. Volvemos a hablar con el cuervo y señalamos los toneles. Hay que ser rápidos y si el encapuchado se va, volverlo a repetir todo. Madre mía. Vale. Hay que noquear a uno de los encapuchados. Pero no sé cómo exactamente. ¿Es un skin legend? Vale, vamos a repetir la jugada. Ahora vamos con este.
Did you see that occult foul?
About that talking...
Yes, what about?
I just saw...
You did. Use your finger, woman.
Le
Point.
hemos visto en la rueda de la carreta, ha dicho. Aquí.
That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Corre, corre, corre. Y ahora le decimos a él. Ahí.
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Y ahora hay que noquearle. Ah, le noquea a él. Iba a noquearle yo.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to
Vale,
carry
vale.
him home to have someone look at
Me
his
había
head.
entendido.
The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my
Voy
thing,
a
and
buscar
then
un
that
vídeo,
goofball
pero...
tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know, I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Entra en la morada. Ahora sí que podemos entrar. Vale, ya está. En realidad está fácil el juego, pero... es que no me quedan muy claras las cosas que puedo hacer y las
This
que no.
place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues.
Era así. Me acuerdo la primera vez que entramos fue igual. La casa es súper pequeña por fuera, pero por dentro es grande. Es como el bolsillo de Doraemon.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Amnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books. Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Amnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's here. I can't let them... Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoë Castillo.
Me suena.
You're the last person I expected to find here.
I remember him from my last
White
visit to
West
Mercuria.
House. Sí.
Brian, right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse.
Me acuerdo de
We
West
spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remembered nothing. Even when I tried my best to remember, I couldn't. Well, not until now.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside?
¿Y tú qué haces aquí?
People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but...
Bueno, vamos a
I
contárselo
should
porque
trust
si no,
Brian.
no vamos a
I'm
hablar
trying
nada
to
de
find
todas
out where
formas.
Abnaxis went after he left Mercuria.
And you believe the answer's in here somewhere.
Es que no
You're
sé qué
probably
hace aquí.
right. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
¿Qué haces? Lo estaba mirando yo.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Qué maldito.
Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, that map won't help me.
No.
It's a map of the Northlands, and the border mountains are right at the top, but no Purple Mountains. Lots of other
Interesting.
mountains, though.
¿Qué has encontrado?
Abnaxis left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books. Looks like a handwritten note.
Sin más. Pero no sabemos qué pone. Vamos a subir arriba. Y esta era toda su casa. Solo libros y una cama.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxis was a very well-read man. Thing.
Nada. Igual el White House
All those years and it was
sabe
right.
leer esto.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
¿Eh? Te lo has quedado, cabrón. Me cago en...
If you see anything that looks relevant, let me know. I can probably decipher it for you.
No me lo has descifrado.
I'm sorry, did you want something?
Pegarte una paliza. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
Me está ocultando información. Otra nota.
What does this mean?
Se las tengo que dar. Es que claro, yo no sé leerlas.
I was right.
It's another one of Abnaxis's notes. Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Pero si no me ha dicho nada de las otras.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the Annals of Dreaming. That's this book right here. And the
Eso es lo que
chapter
necesitamos.
about the first dream. It's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead. I'm not sure how useful this is to you, but there it is.
Creo que nos han informado bastante bien, ¿eh? Nota caída.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Vamos a mirarlo.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Ah, I knew it! I knew it!
¿Qué te pasa?
Are you still searching? I'm sure Obnoxus left notes all over the place.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnoxus means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of.
Ya sé quién es. Qué bueno.
Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
How do I go about finding it?
The clue's right here in the text. Roper Clax, wizard and puppeteer. I'd start there if I were you.
Wow. No sabía que... No recordaba nada. No me acordaba de él para nada. ¿Qué más?
Have you looked upstairs yet?
Al piso de arriba. Ya voy. Creo que ya he mirado, pero igual no he mirado bien. No puedo coger nada. Todo libros. Ahí está oculta. Qué malditos. Voy a mirar un poco más por si acaso. Está escondido ahí.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
I'll need to write all of this down before I forget it.
Vale. Vamos a dárselo. Esperemos que
Here's
sea la
another
última.
note.
On the matter of the kin and the approaching war of the balance. By Jove, this is the information we've been looking for. I can't believe it was right here all this time. Your help has been invaluable, Zoe. I'm in your debt.
¿Y ahora qué?
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Yo creo que ya he terminado. No, tenemos que encontrar las montañas púrpuras. Es que no lo veo.
The War of the Balance.
¿Dónde puede
Finally,
estar?
something concrete.
A lo mejor está por la parte de arriba y estoy mirando todo el rato abajo.
I can't
Esos son
wait
los
to tell
libros.
them.
Let's see. There.
The
Cloud
War
Peak,
of
just
the
like the book
Balance.
said. This is it.
Finally,
This shows the way to the Purple
concrete.
Mountains. I'm sure Abnaxis won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Ah, pues ya está todo. Era eso. Ya decía. Y me piró.
I think I have what I need. I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Abnaxis isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay. He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to Blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Abnaxis' abode. It doesn't look like...
Pero que haga lo que quiera.
I guess...
Pues estaba allá adentro, no sé ni cómo entró.
Okay. I mean, it's not my house.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Castillo. I hope our paths cross again very soon.
Es verdad, a ver, en los otros se portó bien y solo estaba por curiosidad, o sea, no recuerdo que hiciera nada malo este personaje, entonces...
Didn't you
bueno.
say something about a wizard and a puppet show?
Nope.
No,
¿Qué
you
me han dicho?
did.
Eso lo dijiste.
You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings.
Ay,
Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
¿a dónde vas? Maldita sea, cuervo. Ahí está.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm
Seguro
not
es
saying
malo.
he's useless.
Jolín, este, pues puede ser, porque me están engañando todo el tiempo. Pero es que yo no recuerdo que era bueno. Ah, mira, aquí está.
This is gonna be...
Roper Clax, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today.
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Me
Talk,
acuerdo de él. Hachamos los puzzles.
Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Ah, sigue igual de idiota.
This has to be the right man. It's an odd name for a children's puppet show. Didn't he and April have some sort of confrontation?
Sí.
This has to be the right... You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling
Está
story of
reformado.
redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
Ya se ha puesto él como héroe, ¿no?
I might as well get right to it, seeing as his show is about to begin. Didn't
Vamos a
he
decir las
and
cosas claras.
Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan? Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bit... the brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it, and helped me put my sorceress past behind me. How could I possibly forget?
Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be? That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
Madre mía, todo el
The
rencor.
Yaga, the wicked witch of the north,
Ah,
as
Baba
these
Yaga.
simpletons call her. As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a... like I said, that's in the
Madre mía,
past, and I've
está
left it
fatal.
all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theatre. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show, yes.
Ya.
Toodaloo.
Churulú.
Yes, here we go. This is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans. And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch. Just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of... The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Sobrevivir.
Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings, handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous witch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and Sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey! Hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic,
Por prevención, ¿no?
I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
I cannot believe that they arrested him. What a travesty.
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Oh. ¿En serio, Tanchi? Se me acorda el vídeo. Estoy harta de esto. Jolines. La verdad es que está baja la...
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy! Mush!
Whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Qué guapo. Es que a veces sale cuando le da la gana el aviso en Twitter, porque está programado y a veces tarda un montón en salir. 1 hora y media, por ejemplo, ahora. Ay, estos dos, los amantes.
Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us. We're on a mission. This is neither the time nor place to make peace with Liko.
No sé,
If there was
a las
ever a time to
paces.
make... I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was
Buenas,
blind
gracias por
to
la
the
raid.
possibility that there could be more than
Ay,
one
Grum.
truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I murdered an innocent man during my escape from Friar's Keep. He begged me to, but I still don't know if I did the right thing. When I visited his widow, she only had hate for me. She couldn't understand my reasons for doing what I did. I watched Balse Bakim bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so. But many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? I've tortured and murdered men. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes.
Buenas,
Those deaths
Aikru.
never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko. And
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
really, I couldn't tell.
And people say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul. Because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kian. And I trust you.
¿Pero es en serio? ¿Pero es en serio?
That trust goes both ways, Liko.
Well,
Ay, creí que iban a
I'm
besarse o
taking
algo.
that. This half of
Pero
the
no.
hold is mine. Stick to your side, or I may stab you in my sleep.
Don't worry. I've no intention of cuddling up next to you.
Me cachis. ¡Ah! Ese hombre tiene la voz de... ¡Ah, ostras! No me había dado cuenta.
I wasn't. This has now changed.
Did I ever tell you how my society views people like us?
I don't believe so.
The Dole Antiqua consider themselves tolerant and inclusive in all matters. And yet I've always had to hide who I am from my family and friends. If they knew the truth, I'd be ostracized. Tolerance, it seems, has its limits.
What?
But in the Resistance, no one cares. This thing we share, it doesn't change how they feel about us. It's strange. Strange, but liberating.
With the Resistance, you are who and what you decide to be. Regardless of color and creed, gender and religion, and... I thought you loved April Ryan.
I did. I do, but... not like that. She was someone I cared deeply about and always will. But I could never have shared my life with her.
Van a acabar juntos.
Still miss her every day. She gave me strength.
Ay, madre mía.
I'm going back to sleep. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
A day of sitting in the dark, bickering about who passed gas?
Like I said, a long day.
Madre mía, venga ya, decirlo. Esto es imposible. Qué tensión. Yo también. Ha habido mucha tensión, sí, sí. Sí, sí. Están ahí todo el rato. Ah. Capítulo 10. Umbrae. Buah, pues se queda aquí. Siempre lo dejan... Ah. Ya llevan un par de conversaciones, creo que esta es la tercera, donde están ahí, que sí, que no, que sí, que no. Pero creo que al final los dejarán como mejores amigos, o yo qué sé. Alguno morirá, es lo que suelen hacer. Si se besan no les dejan sacar el juego.
Oh!
Pero están juntos, eso es seguro. ¿Nos han besado? Por censura, estoy casi segura de ello.
Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Pero
Something
decías
must
que
have
eran buenas.
spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
¿Qué especie es
You're
esta? Me
human.
suena.
You can't be Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu.
Ah,
This
los
isn't the
Bandu.
same human who accompanied you last time.
This is my new human. She's
Mi
mostly
nueva
harmless.
humana.
Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
No seas grosera, Zoe. Pórtate bien.
I have no idea who or what this creature is. We don't have time to chat with the locals. We're on a mission. I have no idea who or what this creature is. For all I know, it's associated with the Yaga.
No, no está asociado
We
a
don't
la
have
Yaga.
time to chat with the local. I
Hola.
guess. Hello?
Sí.
Hello?
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo. What?
Ay,
No,
estoy siguiendo
I have
jugando.
no
y quería
idea.
dejarlo por aquí.
I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying. I'm not very good at it. How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us.
Es que me engancha este
Yaga.
juego.
That's it. That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga.
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose? Are
Sí,
you
huyen de ella.
mad?
Oh, I'm not. Her, I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's mean.
Bueno, lo voy a dejar aquí. Ahora sí que sí. ¿Qué si no? Atención sensual. Tía, estos acaban juntos. Ya te digo, no sé si lo permitirá el juego, pero... Sí. Sí, jolines. Me movió la cámara y todo. Se me ve la voz. Bueno, pues muchas gracias a todas y todos por acompañarme. Gracias por esa raid, iCrum. Y nos vemos en próximos directos. Continuaremos por aquí. Supongo que nos veremos con Yaga. La recuerdo del juego anterior con April. Nos encerró en su casa y fue bastante complicado salir de allí. Y bastante horrible. Da bastante miedo, ¿eh? A mí me dio miedo ese personaje. No tengo ganas de volver a verla. Pero bueno, es lo que hay. Siempre dejas a medias. Lo dejo por episodios. Estoy intentando hacerlo por episodios. Prueba a ver si ahí se te estabiliza arrancando de nuevo. Sí, ahora lo probaré, pero me despido y volveré un segundo para probar una cosa. Para ver si se me estabiliza. Pero me voy. Es solo para probarlo. ¿Cuándo es? Ya. Pues no lo decido yo. Son los episodios. Volveré con el capítulo 10. Pues eso. Pasar un buen día. Portaros bien o mal, lo que queráis, pero cuidaros. Hasta luego. Y me
Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga. We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga. We need to find her right now, but we can't bring Furball with us.